Hi, baby. Welcome to the Beyond the World podcast with your boy Zoe. And
Got Kwame in the house. We back at it.
yes, sir,
311. Let's
311. It
talk
was
about it,
insane.
man.
It was insane, bro. So if you want to start off with the prelims, I try to when I'm watching the UFC now, I'm trying to get there early. I'm trying to see what's going on with these fights, these upcoming fighters. Um, tuned in to this Grant Dawson versus Diego Fiera fight. What you think about that one, bro?
Um, what I saw was I don't know a whole lot about Dawson or Diego Fiera, but
Mm,
I was locked in, I was watching, and you
nice.
know, obviously Dawson was a wrestler,
Hmm.
just taking Fiera down, and Fiera was just like, trying to do some jujitsu on him, trying to wrestle with him, and I just heard we all heard his coaches yelling at him like, "Hey, get the fuck off the ground. Get up. What are you doing? Get
Yeah.
out of there." And it was just like, it was crazy. And Fieta was just like, just not listening to his coaches, man. And I was just like, damn, this is like you were saying, man, some like miscommunication going on out here, dude. But
It's not
yeah,
something
it's
you
kind
really
of
want to
embarrassing.
hear, right? Like, it's not if you're fighting, especially you want to have good communication with your coach, Umar, Khabib, Islam, Khabib. Those guys. Everything the coaches say, they're on it. It just didn't
Hmm.
feel like he was listening to him. He's like, it felt very discouraging. Like I'm trying to put myself in Fieta's shoes, and it's like if I'm on the ground, this guy's telling me to get up, and
Hmm.
trying to go for a submission. It's like that tells you that the coach isn't confident in your skills on the ground. Maybe he knows the fighter really well. Maybe there was just problems at training camp and stuff, but it did seem like it was a difficult fight for him.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
I don't know. It was interesting though. Like, just what was the game plan? He wanted them to stand up and fight.
Mhm.
But yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, I don't think any of these guys are. I think they're outside of the top 15. So,
Right.
but we'll keep an eye out. I mean, it looks like Dawson got, he's got some great wrestling. So, that's
Mhm.
what you really need right now in the UFC. So,
For sure,
we'll see if
especially
he
with
if
Merab and Umar.
we'll see if he improves, with his striking, man. And but he's in a tough position. That's a lightweight, so he's gonna have he's got a lot of motherfuckers to go through. You got Gaethje, you got Dan Hooker, Max Holloway, you got all kind of
Yeah, there was
that
some
division.
dogs. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to be able to strike too, mixed with wrestling. So we'll see what's up. But yeah, the other fight, I don't know if you remember this one. You got
Which one?
Guskov
I did.
and
I did.
Elikana.
I did see that one.
So it looked like Elikana had his back early, right? He was trying to get that rear naked choke in
Hmm.
early. Um, but Guskov was I guess was he like inside his guard, right? And he was hitting him with some heavy shots. I know that it went to stand up, and Guskov was getting the best of him,
Right.
and it was just like working him, right, and just like just messing him up, and then it looked like Elikana just gassed out, and he was just tired, right? He looked just
Yeah.
like he was tired, and finished him with a guillotine.
It was sick.
Um, Pretty sick fight, dude. Pretty sick fight. I ain't gonna lie, dude.
I saw Elikana. He was like smiling while he was getting hit. Like it kind of threw me off. It seemed like he was like some of these fighters, even with the Peyton Talbot fight, like it seemed like these guys enjoy the chaos of it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
insane. So I saw that before he got guillotined, and I always think that's pretty interesting seeing the fighters kind of like emotions fluctuate during the fight. Sometimes they're smiling, sometimes they're talking trash, but yeah, the guillotine was sick, man. I didn't see the whole fight. Kind of not gonna lie, my stream was bugging a little bit, but once we
Uh-huh.
got that going, I think I missed the Zachary Reese fight versus Osmot, but I did tune in for the whole Payne Talbot fight because that was something I was really, I was really looking forward to that fight, and it was crazy.
What'd you think, man? Let's talk about that.
All
Payne
right,
Tablet. Like, talk about that guy. For the people that watch
right,
this right now, go ahead, subscribe, man.
for sure,
We
man.
talking about MMA, jiu-jitsu, all that. But yeah, man, tell us about Payne Tablet for the people that don't know him, man. This guy's
So
got an aura, right?
yeah, this guy has gotten a lot of traction on social media, on just TikTok, Instagram. Especially you guys are on like UFC TikTok. You guys are going to see tons of Peyton Talbot edits. So he's kind of like the newer generation of fighter, right? So he has a bunch of crazy tattoos. He talks about like his philosophical approach to fighting in MMA. He's coming out of Reno, Nevada, and there was a lot of hype. You know, he was 9-0 going to this fight. He has this aura. Frank Ocean's posting about him. A lot of people are talking about him, right? Got other people from the music industry, but like, who the hell is this guy? Up and comers be like, oh, why is this guy painting his nails? And then, UFC fans are just trying to see what this undefeated fighter is all about. And he also has a pretty cool YouTube channel where he kind of shows his life outside of the cage. He likes doing a bunch of different things. So there was a lot of eyes on Peyton Talbot for this because he's an up and comer, he's young, and he goes against a veteran of Barcelos. And Barcelos freaking schooled him, bro. Not gonna lie. Just first round, took him down a few times, held him down for the first round. Second round, seemed like Payne Talbot was getting some more momentum. And I honestly, that was the most entertaining round just because, you didn't know which way it was going to go. But it did seem like we did see some holes in Payne Talbot's game. So maybe send that fool up to Dagestan or something. Because
Yeah, he might have to go to
what you think,
Dagestan
bro?
or something, man. This Barcelos is just a dog, man, and like he was hitting him with all kind of stuff, bro. He almost got a omoplata on him. But he was grabbing the cage,
Yeah,
so Herb had to stand him up.
that's
And
right.
the way
Yeah.
that fight ended was pretty nasty, man, with the ground and pound from Barcelos on top. Just
He was trying to end it,
was
right? Like
he was
even
kind of
at the very end.
yeah. If that went on another minute, that was gonna be over, bro. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about who Talbot trains with, the type of fighters, but he's
Mhm.
gonna need some like OGs in there. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like some OG dogs in there, man. Just like really putting it on them that are, maybe they're not the youngest fighters, but they're experienced and they've been in the cage a lot. He needs some OGs to hopefully he can go train with some people. You know what I mean?
For
Go
sure.
train with the freaking Mighty Mouse or something, or you know what I mean? Something like that.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, you're against this dog, man. This Brazilian dude. This guy was tough, man. He
He
was
was
tough.
tough.
He was a tough guy.
I felt like Joe Rogan made some interesting points about just him dealing with this first loss, saying that this could be a good learning experience just because he's in the bantamweight division. So you got Merab, you got Umar. You rather have that out the way, try to figure out patch those holes right before you get to these, upper ranks. Because if he goes against Merab and Umar, it's not gonna look good, especially if it's 5 rounds, bro. It's it was tough.
Yeah, man. So what else? So you want to start getting to the main card?
Yeah, we could get into the main card. I do think Payne Talbot will be back. I'm not sure what matchup. Maybe this undefeated Japanese fighter that lost as well. Maybe that could be a good matchup for him. Um, but yeah, Payne Talbot. A lot of hype. A lot of people are hating on him now just because they said he got fraud checked. But I still
Mm,
think there's lots of potential with him, and he's very marketable for Dana White.
yeah, he'll be back, dude. I'm not worried about him at all, dude.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he'll be back.
yeah, for sure.
Then you got Kevin Holland versus
45-70.
45-70, dude. The Ritter. So yeah, if you guys should check out the Jackson podcast, freaking dope.
Mhm.
Kevin Holland was on there with Rampage, Jackson, and Bear, and they almost got into a fight on the pod. It was crazy, man.
It was
And
wild.
Kevin Holland was just like going at Rampage, talking about, do you know what a 45-70 is? And then Rampage is like, obviously it's some kind of gun, right? You're like, all right, it's like a 45. He's like,
Yeah.
not really. And they were just having this heated moment. I mean,
Mhm.
Kevin Holland, he's about to fight. So yeah, he's probably stressing on edge a little bit. Some fighters are like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, he's going against the Ritter. Big, I don't know much about him. Big dude, heavy wrestler. And whenever Kevin has a big heavy guy in him like that, he just, he's shooting for submissions. He's getting stacked. He's trying to get an arm bar. It's
Mhm.
just not working, bro. It's just not working. And ended up getting choked out. I mean, this is a tough fight for him, man. He wanted to move up to middleweight or whatever.
Mhm.
I feel like he should go down in weight. He doesn't want to cut weight, but I don't know. That's my opinion on that after I
What do you
saw that.
think
I don't
about
know.
his mentality? He seems like he's like taking the approach of, the belt doesn't matter. He's just trying to get fights in. This is his job. He wants to hunt. Do you feel a lot of people are wondering if this is like a coping mechanism for Kevin Holland, saying that he doesn't really care about the fights? Him being like distracted with Rampage, like I don't know what that was about. That was crazy. Like I didn't know what the hell 4570. Rampage was just saying he had an ego issue. He said I don't have much of an ego unless there's a 4570 involved, and it's like the
That's
hell does
crazy.
that? What does that have to do with fighting? Like I don't understand. But
Yeah, man.
what do you think his mental approach is? Just because he has been fighting a lot.
I think his mentality, dude, I don't think he should be in the UFC, bro. Like,
Mm,
I feel like if you're in the UFC, you should be wanting to be the best you can. You should be a little disappointed in losses, but learn from it, and you
hmm
should be going for that title because so many people want his spot, bro. So
So
many,
many.
and you know what? He's had a lot of good fights, man, and it's just, yeah, I think he has the wrong mentality because if you go in there and like, oh, almost like he's like expecting to lose, or if he does lose, it doesn't matter. But you should be going in expecting to win, bro. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like those are the champions. Those are the best ones, right? They feel like
Right.
they can win. Like,
hmm
but he's I used to think he was a pretty cool guy and entertaining, but after I saw him on the podcast, I was like, I don't know, dude. This guy's like, I feel like he needs to get in his head and he can get broken pretty easy. Obviously, he's not scared to fight anyone, but if he's just
No.
gonna go and just lose all the time, I don't know what Dana White is thinking. Like, he's like, hey man, he keeps giving him like these wrestling opponents and people he
Right.
doesn't match up. I mean, if you can find him someone that he could that'll just be like a striking fight, like a karate fight, I feel like he should go to like karate combat or
Yeah,
something.
he's
He'll be
like a
whooping.
kung fu fighter, right? When they announced him, he's like kung fu. Like I was like, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know he was a kung fu fighter.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's a middleweight, so I don't even
hmm
know. Like,
Yeah, that's tough.
that's a tough division too. I don't know who he can fight, but I'm thinking he should just go to like karate combat, bro.
That wouldn't be too bad. I could see him. I could see him
All
there in a little
striking.
bit. Yeah, I think that would be pretty good. I could definitely see Kevin Holland being in Karate Combat, and I did think it was interesting about the kind of approach he was taking, even with just how he sees things. Like he's just like he's nonchalant, and didn't seem like that helped him against this fight. The Ritter, he's known for being like a kind of a unorthodox fighter. His stand-up's not that great, but he was from one championship and he ended up getting the submission. So we'll see how active he is this year. He wants to get like 7 fights in this year. I'm not sure if he loses another one. I don't know if he'll get cut. I'm not sure how that goes, but it's there has to be some type of switch, I think, for
What do you
Kevin.
think? Damn, I'm just looking at the middleweight freaking Paulo Costa, trying to see who
That's
he can
tough.
go against.
Yeah,
Yeah. What Shara Magomedov? I don't know.
maybe
Yeah,
Shara. I think
Shara.
Shara
I
would be
don't know.
good because
You
I don't
think
think
he
this
strikes?
MVP fight is going to be going to the ground with Shara.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be a good fight. But yeah, man. And then we got Alameda versus Sergi.
Okay,
These are heavyweights, and I mean, what happened in this fight? Was it a rear naked choke?
I
Did
have
he end
no
that with
idea.
the
I'm not gonna
Alameda?
lie. I think I took this one off, bro. Not gonna lie. I do mess with heavyweight fights. I do think this one was a scrap though. Um,
Oh, it was
this,
ground and pound. Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
mm.
this is a guy that he had those clean transitions, man. He had those
Oh, that's
that
right.
butter
That's right.
he had that butterfly
Okay,
sweep.
okay.
He
Yeah, he was
butterfly
doing that
sweeped him. He
jujitsu.
got up and he just bah bah bah. He just freaking cracked him.
Right, right, right. Now I remember there
So
was tons of
yeah,
transitions, right? Jujitsu
yeah.
transitions. He was just that was really good, especially from a heavyweight. Um, for a heavyweight fight, you really don't see that too often. You know, Alex Pereira is gonna have to get used to maybe get on the ground if they could take him down.
I heard that he may fight Cyril Gang or whatever, that French dude.
Yeah, sure.
That he's just, I don't know. He's not that exciting to me, but whatever. We'll see, man. I like the way this guy
It
was
was sick.
moving around. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy you never know, man. This guy could be next. 22-3. We'll see
Damn,
what's up.
that's a good record, bro.
That's a good ass record, dude.
For sure.
It's good jujitsu. Got some power. Yeah, man. He's gonna do all right. Yeah, man. Freaking next up, dude. The freaking, to me, probably the fight of the night,
I
most
agree.
entertaining. The Yuri and Jamal Hill. Freaking awesome fight, dude. It just,
Let's go for that. Yeah.
let's go for that. Yes, yes. Or whatever. But yeah, dude, that shit was sick, dude. That was a freaking epic ass fight. It just had like, it just had this aura to it
It
too,
did,
man. It
right?
was just
It
some the
did.
Mortal Kombat shit, Unreal. It was a dope ass fight. Yuri came in with this. You can clearly see he changed his style with his like his slipping, countering, like looking like he's ready for Alex again, man. I mean,
Ooh.
shit, dude. But what did you think, man? It was entertaining. Jamal Hill was throwing bombs but missing a lot.
Uh,
Um,
I was looking forward to this, right? Because you have Jamal Hill. He has his own podcast talking all this. He wants Alex again. They did him dirty, and I really enjoy Yuri's personality. He's kind of this like samurai. He has this really kind of different way of approaching life, which is like you don't see that every day. You don't hear these guys fucking going into a dark room and not eating food or whatever he's doing. And I do think that Yuri did evolve as a fighter, especially from his last fight. You see him with his hands down, pacing back and forth, blocking shots with his head. Completely different fight with Jamal Hill this time. He was bobbing and weaving. He looked very
yeah.
elusive in there. He was getting hit. I think he rated his own performance a C plus,
Mhm.
which is interesting, just because he did have a lot of good connections on the feet. He was hit Hill with some good shots, and I do think that maybe one more fight for Yuri would be good before Alex, just because it's such a step up skill wise. I think from Hill to Alex again, and plus you probably need a little bit more of a confidence boost before getting in there, because Alex has been on a tear and super active lately.
Let's see. In the lightweight division, you got John Blachowicz, Alexander Rakic, Carlos Ulberg, got Khalil Roundtree. That's a war.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a little interesting there. I don't
Hmm.
know. Yuri
Maybe
said he needs some time off, but he'll be willing to just fight someone else if he has to. Um, but yeah, man, crazy ass fight, bro. Just like Alec, I mean Hill was just taking some fucking shots to the freaking dome too. He took some hard shots. He's a dog,
hmm
you know. But I heard DC saying he was loading up too much on his punches. He really was, bro. He was going for the kill,
for sure.
and he ain't scared to bang. So he throws hands, bro. So Jamal ain't scared to step in the center and just throw in complete chaos, which a lot of fighters are terrified to do that.
For sure.
So I give it up to him, but yeah, he's gonna have to go back to the drawing board with
Yeah, two back to
more
back
look.
losses.
Dude, like, let's look at the stats here. I mean,
Okay.
look, total strikes 84 for 180, dude. For Jamal Hill, 84 landed out of 180. That's crazy. Um, so that's like imagine throwing like 100 punches and missing, bro. Like all your strength,
Half of
you
them, yeah.
fucking
Yeah, he
you're
gassed
tired.
out too,
Yeah, and it's like you're not doing any damage. I mean, imagine he would have landed like 40 more strikes. It would be a different fight.
for sure.
And then Yuri 101 strikes. That's nice. Um, no takedowns in this fight. It's crazy.
It is crazy,
Uh,
huh?
it's heavyweights like to fucking throw hands, man. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, I don't know what's up with Hill. It's tough coming off these losses, but keep in mind he's going against the best in the world, bro. He's not just fighting random people. So,
Yeah, he's not
and
scared to get in there. He seemed pretty heartbroken after the fight, though. I don't know if you saw that clip of him like outside the arena.
yeah, he needs a tune-up fight. I mean, he
Hmm.
needs somebody new. He should give one of these up and coming guys a shot. Fuck
Yeah,
it. Go against who was that other guy? The Ritter or some shit. No, that's a middleweight. Go against fucking Sergi.
yeah.
or Alameda. Alameda. Fuck it. Go against Alameda.
I think
Fuck
those
it.
tune-up fights would be good for the fighter's confidence, just because you would like to see Hill on these more of these cards. You really don't want to see the downfall. It's just hard to see, a couple fighters with back-to-back losses. They lose their self-confidence. It's hard to get back out there. They don't feel like the same person. So I think Rampage had a point on his podcast one time, just saying that tune-up fights, or even go to the gym, set up a fight like Paddy Pimlet at
Mhm.
another gym, make it all like local, but like get that same feeling, so you could get more experience. I think stuff like that. I don't know if you saw
Mhm.
that Patty Pimlet storm gym storming, but it was crazy
Oh
too.
yeah, that was freaking nuts, bro. Um, we'll get to that in a minute.
Got it.
But let's finish up
Let's get it.
this card, man. So then you got Merab
Ooh,
Dalvashev. I can't even say his
I
last
can't
name.
say it either.
Versus, we're not gonna say it. Versus Umar Nurmagomedov, the Dagestanian, which I thought Umar was gonna pull it off, man, because I'm so invested in this Dagestani type of wrestling. You got Habib, you got Javier in your corner, you got Islam as your training partner, you got DC, you got I don't know who else is in AK, Cain Velasquez, you got everybody in that gym.
Everyone.
So I was like, hell yeah, Umar got this. But Marab just looking fucking strong. His cardio insane, just kept attacking him, bro. Just going after, throw a few shots, diving at his legs, pushing him against the cage. He's comfortable in there. The crowd's loving him. He's having fun. Umar breaks his hand or his arm, apparently, the first round.
First round, right?
Dude, Marab is just like looking like a kid in a fucking Target on the toys aisle, bro. He's just like fucking
He was
just
hitting hella
having a
emotes. Yeah. Like
dude.
fourth round too. It's not even like, I know at the end of the fifth he was doing all this crazy stuff, but like even on the fourth round, extreme confidence.
Like, when have you ever like done that? Like, have you ever played basketball with somebody like and just been clowning them like that? Like, dude, this is like this the amount of confidence is insane, bro. I can only like who the fuck does that? You know what I mean? Like, to a Dagestani wrestler, he's looking at Habib in his face and he's like, Umar has his back, bro. And he's just like that, standing to Habib like that with his arms in the air,
Yeah.
bro. That's insane to me. Just staring him down, like, look, I'm giving up my back. He can't do anything.
And what he
That's
did
what,
to Henry Cejudo too,
dude.
he just like
Yes,
picked him
man.
up. He's like pointing. Who was he pointing at? He was
He was
pointing at somebody while he had Henry Cejudo on his shoulder.
probably his freaking coaches too, dude. Like, that's an Olympian wrestler, and it's like, I remember I was there for that fight. I saw that shit, dude,
What?
and I was like, I was speechless. I was looking at my brother like, what is going on? He just picked him up like a little kid, bro. He picked
Mhm.
him up like my son and just walked him around. And it was just, dude, that's crazy, bro.
That is crazy. I did see him
Some
in person at the CGI, and he was trying to fight someone there too. He was trying to fight someone at
dang,
the CGI. I'm like, who's that? I'm like, oh, it's Merab.
this guy's down anytime, 24/7. This guy's in his prime, bro. He's gonna go down as one of the goats because he broke the takedown record too. They're talking about that, like most takedowns in the
GSP's right.
UFC.
He
Yeah,
broke GSP's record. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I think Merab might be able to beat Habib, bro. That would be a crazy ass fight. I mean, now for sure he can beat him, but I mean,
Yeah.
if
You're
they're
just
both
like,
in their primes,
right. I know what you're saying.
but dude, I mean, Habib might have to come back if Umar can't get the job done. I think he
Habib
would,
was
bro.
definitely upset. He was trying to steal the card from Dana. I don't know what was going on. He tried to take the belt at the very end. Didn't seem
I
like
didn't see
Khabib.
that. I didn't see
No,
that.
he didn't. I'll try to send
No,
it to you.
that's
Um,
insane, bro.
at the very end, it's just you saw Khabib kind of. He had a water bottle. He was drinking it. He threw it on the ground. He put his hands up on the cage, and then right before Bruce Buffer announced it, he tried to like get the belt to hand it to
No,
Umar. Yeah,
no way.
it was
I
it
gotta
was
look at
pretty
that.
rough. Yeah, yeah.
Well, sore loser. Take the loss, Habib. I mean, I don't like that. You know, obviously Marab won, bro. Like, it was clear to me. I don't know how they were like, oh, Umar. I mean, Umar did pretty good. You know, he took him down twice. It says Marab was just schooling him, bro. It was just crazy.
Gas tank's insane.
Just a gas tank, and Umar just looked tired. It was that too. I think the judges see that too. They're like, oh, he's getting worked. But
Mhm.
I mean, Umar, you can't be too disappointed in yourself. Marab didn't finish him. You know, he
Mhm.
didn't finish the fight. He didn't kill him.
I don't think Merab has finished any fights. I think all of his fights have went to
No
decision.
decision.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
all of them.
So it's like you can't feel too bad about that. Just like I was saying about O'Malley and all that. It's like you just got to figure it out. Like how do I stop this guy? You know, how do I feel like O'Malley did better at defending takedowns than I feel like O'Malley did better than Umar. I don't know if I'm tripping.
No, I think he did. It was just a weird fight too. Like in the beginning of that round when they had the stoppage for the coach, Herb Dean had to stop it. It was
Yeah.
just like a weird mix, and it was probably hard for O'Malley to get comfortable. But just yeah, Merab's just a freaking tank though. He doesn't stop. Like fifth round, he's like moving like it's the first round. It's like what the hell's this guy on? He doesn't even drink caffeine, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
so that's nuts. He's just one of those hyperactive ass kids and people, whatever. Just
Yeah,
never need you know what I mean? Like they
yeah,
have
no.
probably have sensitivity to coffee. Like he might go nuts if he drank anything like that. But who else is Merab gonna fight, bro? I mean, where do you even go from here? I mean, Sanhagen, like who do you
I would have to look at the division
you
real
got
quick.
Sanhagen. I think he already beat Peter Yan.
But Umar beat Sandhagen, pretty. It was a close fight, but it was just Sandhagen's more of a stand up kind of boxer, so it was also hard for Sandhagen to defend all these takedowns. So it'd probably be really similar to that. Honestly, I think it would have to be the winner between Sandhagen and like Sean O'Malley. I think
Okay.
If Sean O'Malley doesn't get a rematch for the title, I think maybe that will be the fight, and then Rab fights him because he also has injuries. He's like, my back's broken, got a cut
Yeah,
on
he's
my
jacked up.
shin, and it's like you try to tell Dana, oh, thank you for, but it seemed like he wasn't really healed up for this fight, and he
I
still
would
did that.
say, yeah, see what's up with O'Malley or Sanhagen
Mhm.
and do that. And then Umar's got to go fight somebody else. I don't know who he's gonna want to fight. One more fight, Henry Cejudo, whoever the hell he wants to fight. I don't think Cejudo wants that smoke. Um, yeah, and then Merab, I say he goes for like 2 more fights. That fool just retire, dude.
How
I
old is
mean,
Merab?
he's like
Is there some,
34.
he's not that old. I think he could squeeze a few more out there, honestly, for this goat status. Because it looks like if you look at his resume, bro,
He beat
Aldo,
everybody.
yeah, he beat everybody.
There's no one to beat. He can go up in weight. He can fight
Top
Ili Tapturo if he wants.
that would be a good fight. But they're
I
both
think that's the only
Georgian. They're
thing worth it.
homies. They're homies
Fuck
too.
it. See who's the best Georgian. Fuck it. Nah, but yeah, they are. But
Yeah. No, yeah,
or I don't know, Max Holloway, BMF title. I mean, that would be an easy fight for Merab, to be honest with you, dude.
yeah. Finding an
He
opponent
wouldn't be
from
able to
Merab is
defend.
insane.
But yeah, I mean, to me, it's like I don't know, dude. I mean, if he's really that jacked up, I don't know if it's worth to keep fighting like that. But
Mm,
shit, he looked so good out there. I don't see anyone beating him, bro. I mean, who's gonna beat him, bro? I don't know. Sandhagen?
maybe Sandhagen. Sandhagen's hungry. I really wanted him to win against Umar. I feel like Umar got this title shot because he did beat Sandhagen. Really, the most like the only real opponent that Umar has faced against a big name. He didn't go against Sean O'Malley, Cheeto Vera, none of those kind of guys. So maybe
Yeah, true.
maybe we could see. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure on who we could get Merab going with because I think Ilya is a good fight, but they're homies. So it's like,
Yeah, I don't think they like you said, they might not
yeah,
want to fight.
yeah. They're like, oh
I don't
no,
know.
we don't fight. Yeah,
Maybe they'll bring someone over from I don't know PF freaking Bellator because Bellator's done. Maybe they'll bring someone over from Japan. I don't know, bro. Like they'll have to figure it out.
yeah.
Because what do you do? Henry Cejudo part 2, Peter
Nah,
Yan part 2,
we have to have
Aldo.
something where people want to go watch the fight. Maybe if he goes up a weight class or goes down. Honestly, I think a lot of people, all the dominant champions, are kind of dealing with the same kind of issue. You got Islam and Ilya, and now Merab.
Pantoja too,
Pantoja,
right?
yeah, we're having a issue with these champions, like who's gonna fight these guys because they just keep on winning, and it does kind of stale out the whole UFC because it's like we already kind of have a general idea of who's gonna win. Even though you can watch these fights and you're like, oh, this guy could win, but it's like these guys keep on winning and they have nobody else to fight to give them a run for their money.
Hmm. We'll see, man. That'd be crazy if O'Malley can come back and knock out Merab. That would be fucking insane. Like
Yeah, that would be crazy.
he just like head kicks him or something. Damn.
O'Malley has crazy. He has crazy stand up, dude. He's like a 2K player out there, just like making shit up. Looks clean.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Let's talk about this last fight.
Whew.
Islam Makhachev versus Macchiano. Yeah, man.
Freaking what do you think about the Armin situation? Just because Armin Sarukian was the main event, everybody was kind of hyped up. It's going to be in LA. Got a large Armenian fan base over there. Um, Dude gets injured a day before the main event.
Yeah, that was hella sus to me, dude. I was like, all right, like come out and say what the hell got hurt, what you hurt. Then he's like, oh, my back hurts. I'm like, but fucking how? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
even in
I,
Dana's videos, he's like, "What?" He didn't even say what happened.
yeah. So there's a lot of rumors going on. They're saying that during the promos, if you watched it, everybody's seen him doing all these crazy backflips. It's like Mike Tyson neck warm up thing where you run around on your neck. Everybody knows that's terrible for your neck. He's end up having like a fusion disc replacement on his neck. Watch, bro.
Yeah,
And then that's old school stuff. And yeah, this motherfucker, you know what? I was watching all those him doing all those things like with his neck and all that. In my head, I was like, this fool's gonna get hurt. But anyway, my conspiracy is that USADA hit him up, bro, and they're like, hey, we're gonna come give you a drug test. Cause this fool's looking like super insanely jacked. Like this fool got like an 8-pack. I'm just like, I
it
don't
don't
know,
make
bro.
sense, right?
I
Who's
never seen
got
the
really
Armenian.
good
I never
genetics?
seen the Armenian like that, bro. But I don't know what they feeding them in those kebabs out there in Glendale, bro. But that shit's looking like some crazy ass D ball. Just your typical D ball. You know
Yeah,
what I
like
mean?
Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
just test, just basic, just
Just a
basic.
basic test, D ball. You know,
That
HGH.
could
But
that could be that could happen. With USADA a day before back injury. Like, what was he doing? And he hasn't announced anything. And I'm trying to think of that Dana White video. He's like, he said he hurt his back, and he's like, "Do the back injury," and it's like he didn't say anything. So,
what was the injury?
why are they keeping it a secret though? If he got hurt and announced it, why is it? Oh, I was doing the neck drills and I hurt my back. Like, how
Yeah,
hard
just
is that
say
to
it.
say? Yeah.
Because like remember John Jones got hurt and he's like he broke his toe. I forgot what it was,
Hmm.
but he had an injury too. But he actually had surgery and this and that. So we'll see. Like, because man, like, why couldn't you just get a cortisone shot or you know what I mean? Like, dude, this is your opportunity, man. Like, you got to fight. So I'm hoping that we get some clarification, like how he got hurt. I just feel like he'll get more respect because you got a lot of people that wanted to see you fight, dude. Like this dude was doing pop-ups. He showed up to my homie's card shop in LA, the LA hobby shop.
Saw that.
My homie works there. So,
Mhm.
he had a lot of fans, man. People want to see him fight. And they bought tickets. Tickets are expensive, bro. They're like
Super
for some
expensive.
mid tickets are like 2 G's, bro. Like so kind of sucks for the fans, but Dana straight up said he's not gonna get a title fight immediately. He's gonna have to fight somebody else. Um, is he protecting him a little bit? Maybe. Because he is one of the top guys. Maybe they're like, hey man, just say your back hurts. Maybe they gave him a tip. Somebody knew.
So hooked it up.
Somebody came at the door and his homie, the Armenian mafia's in the front. They're like, brother, who are you, Usada? Oh, his back is hurt. His back is hurt. I don't know, bro. So we'll see. I mean, all truth comes to light, bro. All
For sure.
truth comes to light, bro. If he's using that shit, he's on some. I know he likes all the chamber. He's using the little frozen ice chamber, the cryo
Yeah, like
chamber,
Ilya,
and
bro. They're doing all that
so
Batman stuff. That people are calling him the Armenian Batman just because
he is.
he comes from money as well. Whereas
He
like his
is.
family is like he's driving all these luxury cars and he just wanted to find the UFC to get verified on Instagram. It's like we are
That's
really
crazy.
in that new age generation where we're just trying to fight the UFC because of that. Didn't really seem like I don't know. His personality isn't too kind of marketable because he's very kind of he's not really too expressive, but when he fights, he's a dog. So I was really
Yeah,
excited. I even watched the old fight with Islam and Armin. Great fight. First guy to take Islam down, and it
nice.
would have been a much, much more difficult fight for Islam instead of Moicano.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, back to that. But yeah, that's what's up with Armin. We'll see what's up later. We'll let
Hmm.
you know if we got any updates. But yeah, man, Islam came out, fucking just single legged him. I thought Macchiano cracked him, but apparently Islam slipped. The whole crowd went crazy.
I thought he knocked him down.
Ah,
Yeah,
I me too. I was like, oh, and then they're like, no, he slipped. He slipped. DC was like, he slipped. He
he
slipped. I'm like,
slipped.
maybe
I know.
DC's lying.
I don't know. I always think it's interesting when that kind of the momentum switches when something big happens and people kind of see different things.
I
It's
saw
like,
a knockdown, but I don't know.
yeah, but I watched the Sean
He
O'Malley or
slipped.
Tim Welsh reaction, and Sean O'Malley was like, "Oh, he slipped like right away."
Okay.
I
Wow.
was like,
These guys are good. They got like a good eye.
yeah, for sure. I mean, they're right
Yeah.
there, but he's like, "Oh yeah, he slipped," and it's like, "Oh,
Nice.
he
Okay.
did." And then Islam just made this Maikanu, a black belt, just look like inexperienced out there. It was so quick, so fast. I was like expecting maybe 2, 3 rounds. First round, Darce,
Dude. Darstone. The Darce Knights.
Darce Knight, man.
Darce man. Insane. Locked it in. His Darce is different. He doesn't go on the bicep. He goes on the
The wrist.
forearm, right? The wrist
Hmm.
right here. It was just tight. Like you said, Macchiano moved the leg because Islam likes to hook the leg. He moved the leg, but it was just too tight.
I was
And
rooting for Moicano too, bro. Like I really want. I knew it was so unlikely for him to be the champion, but I have been watching more of Renato Moicano's fights, and he really walked down Saint Denis like bad in France,
that's
and
crazy.
it was just it was bad. Like he had Saint Denis looking like a whole different person after that fight. I thought this guy is different, and I really like Moicano's personality, so I was rooting for him, and I knew it was unlikely, but I did not expect a first round Darce. And it seemed like
Yeah.
Islam, he knew that standing up wasn't the best way to win this
Oh
fight.
yeah.
And
He didn't want
and,
him. Yeah.
and right when it went to the ground, it's like, okay, this is not good. Went a half guard, and then right into this like headlock guillotine and into that Darce. And once he put that arm up, I listened to that Mighty Mouse podcast with him and Islam. He's like, as soon as he gets that hand up, it's over.
It's over. It's over,
Night
right?
night. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that there. I was like, dude, roll out of it. Bill. I don't know. But
Yeah.
dude, that was crazy. But Islam now, he's like whoever can make 155. He's like, bring it. King
Anyone.
Kong make 155. Let's get it. This
He's
guy
talking
fears
about
no
moving
man.
up. He's talking about moving up. That's Bilal though, like his homie. It's like
Yeah,
these relationships in the UFC, they get a little bit dicey when they're, maybe a weight class above. And Islam says before he ends his career, he wants to be double champ.
that would be a good fight, man. To be honest with you,
That
freaking
would.
Bilal, Islam. God damn, that'd be a good fight. I would love to see that.
What
But
if Bilal knew this and he's like, I'm gonna train with Islam so I could figure him out.
yeah, he probably saw that shit coming. He ain't dumb. That guy knows. Like these guys like want 2 belts and. But yeah, man, that was crazy. You want to talk about that? Patty Batty,
Yeah, let's talk
um,
about that.
doing some sparring out there. That shit was crazy. I'll
A
see if I
little, a
can.
little bit more than a spar. If you could pull it up, that'd be great. But
I'll pull it up.
I posted this on one of my Instagram channels, and I got some feedback on it. It seemed like Patty the Batty had some exchange with this guy. I'm not sure his name. If you figure out his name, let me know. But there was some exchange back and forth. This guy's like, hey, Patty, if you want to smoke, come to the gym. Handle it right here. And it seemed like Patty the Batty brought his entourage with them, and they had a fight. I saw there was like a video on Reddit as well. It's like 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. And yeah, they fought. And Patty the Batty, he sunk in a rear naked choke, and everybody's like, "Don't tap, don't tap." And then this guy tapped, and Patty the Batty, he held a choke in. So he was gonna make this guy go unconscious, and everybody had to rip him
Mm.
off.
So was this some guy like Patty was going against? This guy was just talking trash online,
Hmm.
basically, or
Yeah.
and then Patty's like, "All right, bring it," and then he just put it on him. Got shit, bro. I mean, it is kind of dirty, but if you're talking trash, like, I don't know what he was telling him, but shit,
Hmm.
yeah, he held it a little longer. He just
Yeah, these
that's just
UFC
what it is,
fighters are
man.
different mentally. They're not really trying to be nice. These guys really have to go for the kill, especially if it's on Instagram and other people are watching. It's like this guy would make a name for himself. Say he knocks out Patty or puts him to sleep. You got
Hmm.
to think about that too. It's like this guy's trying to make a name for himself, and he'd probably get signed to the UFC if he knocks out Patty right here.
Oh
Dana,
yeah,
you
he
know how
would.
Dana is. Sign.
100% he would.
So Patty did not take it lightly. You can see like he's just exchanging. It doesn't seem like I haven't seen this actually. I haven't seen the beginning of it.
It looked like a pretty
Is there
decent fight in the
audio
beginning.
to the
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I can throw the audio.
video? For sure.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can.
Looks
Okay,
pretty
that's
damn good. Dennis Frimpong.
Frimpong. That's right.
He looks pretty good.
Yeah, his stand up looks nice. His kicks very
Yeah,
fluid.
look nice.
I wonder if they had an agreement not to tap though, because it seemed like a lot of people are like, "Don't tap" or respect it.
He said don't top. I was like, hey, maybe they agreed to he'll go to sleep. Maybe. So we don't know the
No, we
whole
don't.
story.
We don't. We don't.
Party lad.
And
Where's
is
this fool
this a
from?
hint, Patty? I'll
Yeah,
look it up
Patty.
real quick.
Where's
I'll look it up.
I was thinking like Ireland or something, but I don't think he is. Oh, kicked him in
He's
the
from
back.
Liverpool. Liverpool,
Oh, that's
from
cool, man.
England.
Saw that,
Okay. Ooh. Nice
dude.
replays.
That's gotta hurt.
Oh, for sure. Even with pads on.
He went back.
So it looks like he's at their gym, right? Because it says Manchester.
Oh
Obviously,
yeah.
Patty's from Liverpool, so even the
Damn, he
soccer
pulled up.
the soccer team, football teams they have a huge rivalry.
Ah, interesting. Didn't think about that. Malati.
Patty was upset Hinato tapped too.
Oh,
He's like, you should go out on your shield.
she got on the shield.
Go out in your shield, mate.
It's
You're
true.
not gonna break your neck. Yeah, these fighters are built different, bro. Oh, yeah, they got a
Oh,
takedown.
there's a
Nice.
takedown. You saw that? Net? That's what
That
we've been
was sick.
working on.
Yeah, I was
Look
sick,
at
bro.
that.
Boom. Money. Get
Hey,
him,
you might
lad.
have to use that.
Get him, lad.
Go on your shield. Break the guard, Patty. Stand up, Letty. Break the guard. So I have to get that dude's arm off him.
Just doing some open guard here.
There
Try
we
to
go.
control
So pass the guard. Stand up.
Patty's been a black belt for a long time too.
Dude's good. I seen him roll.
I think he got a brown belt when he was like 17, 16.
He got that triangle armbar, right? And Bobby Green.
Bobby Green, yeah. Put him to
Oof.
sleep. Broke his arm too, I think.
That was amazing.
Oof. Yeah, Patty's no slouch, bro.
Dude's tough, man.
Got some jokes thrown in here.
He's in is he caught in half guard right now? I can't really.
It looks like it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get
Yeah.
out of that. He's gonna have to arch his back here. Knee slice, Lati. Slice the knee.
I wonder how long the rounds were, if they're doing rounds at all.
I think there's no time limit on this. This video is 6 minutes. Oh, there's a slice across. No, come on.
Patty's gonna wrap this up soon.
Dude, imagine seeing this live. This is crazy. Like, imagine being
free.
there.
I'm
Free
sure.
fight, dude. This is like main card. Nah, it's probably like a preliminary.
That's what I'm saying. Jamal Hill should do something just to get his gears going.
Oh, dude, look.
Armbar.
And pass his guard. Hook one of the legs, pass the guard. Oh, there it is.
Uh-oh. Give it to him, lad. Ooh, triangle here.
Look, hook the leg, pass the guard.
Yep.
There it is. Hooks in. GB
Here it is,
two
guys.
right here, bro.
Here it is, guys.
Fight one of the
Right.
arms. Bring it. Oh man. You tap too fast, laddie. You can't tap that fast. Sorry. I'm sorry. You can't tap that fast. No. You gotta let me lock that in. Right? That was bullshit. Dude, he tapped in like 2 seconds.
He thought about fighting and he just freaking
Look at this guy. He can't, dude. Sorry, bro. He tapped too fast. Let's see how long he.
Run it back.
You gotta let him sink that in. 1001. Not even 2 seconds, bro. Nah. You can't tap that quick.
He did not respect the tap, man. That's a lot of people are talking about. Like, you choke him, especially during a fight. There's no ref either, right? There's no ref to take him off. So
he wanted to make sure he had that choke, bro. That's why he held on to it. Because 1 second you're tapping, you might be like, well, Brazilian tap. Oh, I didn't tap. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
just having that. Yeah, if it's so fast too, and it's like, oh, he didn't tap, and then say he takes
It's
advantage
like,
of that and freaking knocks out Patty, it's a terrible look. I mean, that's a lot of risk for him to do that.
yeah.
So yeah, I think Patty's he just tried to take that fool out.
Yeah. You just want to make sure, like, hey, look, no questions, motherfucker. You can't tap in 0.5 seconds. But that was cool. That was dope. That was gangster, by the
That
way.
was yeah.
He came into their gym and just fucking worked that motherfucker. That shit was tight. That was like
What
some cool ass sparring.
that was cool, bro. What do you think's next for Maikanu or Islam?
Islam, he's gonna have to just kind of, I mean, Oliveira, bro. I mean, if we can see that again, that would be cool.
That'd be
I
awesome.
would like to see that. Give him another shot. Macchiano, damn, dude. I mean, Chandler. I don't know. No, who's a lightweight right now? That's a middleweight, right? Let me see. Who
I
got in the
believe
light?
no, I believe Chandler's in the division. He just fought Charles, right? He's lightweight.
Oh yeah. Give him give him Chandler. I don't know. I mean, he's pretty much down to fight anybody, right?
Patty's also in that division.
Macchiano versus Patty. I think
He's-
that's actually not a bad idea. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I'd be down to watch that. I just feel like
Yeah.
Patty's making a name for himself. I mean, that last fight he had against Bobby Green, insane.
Let's see. You got, yeah, I would say, yeah, Patty. I think that's a good one. Patty's ranked number 13. I don't think he's ready for Chandler, to be honest. Chandler's a fucking dog, dude. I don't know if he's ready for
Yeah.
that.
Maybe he is.
I don't know. Maybe Armin versus Chandler. The winner gets a title shot.
Yeah, because Dana said he's not giving Armin a title shot again, so he's gonna have to work his way up. So I think that would be good.
That'd be solid.
not sure what's the deal is with him, like when he's gonna come
Mhm.
back or how serious the injury is.
True.
But seems like Dana White is not gonna have him back, so that's what it is.
Yeah. Let's. I want to see that. And then Patty versus Renato. That would be sick. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
I'm down.
But
for
yeah,
that.
man.
Let's go.
I don't know
for
if you
that.
want to throw anything else before we wrap it up.
Yeah, what was up with that Yuri post fight conference, bro? I'm rooting for Yuri. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh my
It's like,
god!
I got some guys in my village, and
That's freaking.
can you pull that up?
Yeah, man, I got it. Let's just pull, dude. What the hell is he like? Just trying to go viral at this point?
I don't know if he was. What do they call it? They call it clip farming when they try to go viral to try to say a certain clip. But I don't know. I don't know what he tried to say. The reporter was like, "What the hell? Like, what are you trying to say right now, Yuri?" But I was confused. I'm like, "There's no way this will just."
Yuri, that was a.
It's funny because like not a lot of people are talking about that.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, let's go. We got it. It's at the end, I believe.
Okay.
Crazy guy from my
All right, hold on,
village
Oh yeah, back
to here
a little bit.
to you know
Before I let you
There we
go,
go.
This guy's
I gotta know.
guy's
How do
insane.
you celebrate a win? What does having fun look like for you?
you know I took a two crazy guy from my village to here to see this event, and they are here, and today I will bring them to my hotel and they will see something.
Well, listen, let's leave it at
no.
that. Yuri,
You are invented. Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
you're good.
What did he say?
Said you already went it. I don't know what that meant, but apparently you got two guys. I don't know. He's gonna show them something at the hotel. She's like, "What the fuck?" That'll be it. Let's wrap this up. Ah, man. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
My village.
Dana
Yeah, I
White's
don't
like,
know. I
Two
don't know.
crazy people from his village. That's crazy.
Bring him back to his
You
hotel.
were presented with an unbelievable
What is this?
opportunity to fight
see
for the
this.
title on one day's notice. Give us your thought on what was going through your mind.
That was not one day notice. That was a life notice. I'm very sad. I spent my whole life for this moment, and I tapped on the first round. Islam was much better than I today, and I had so much to say, but that's not the right time. I'm not done, and I will. I don't know if I will ever get a chance like that before again, but I will try my best to do.
Well, sir, it's always a pleasure to see you fight. Thank you very much.
Ziri, that was a fight.
Them to my hotel, and they will see something.
Well,
What
listen,
the hell what does that even mean, bro? I
I
hope
hope
it
they're
doesn't
talking
mean
about Netflix or like a movie, or like they're gonna get room service. Like they never been to a hotel before.
maybe they're
Or
part.
they're gonna.
Like, I hope it's no freaking. I don't know. I don't know what. It just did not sound right, bro. Like it was
You
like
sound like he's gonna Diddy him, bro. Jerry Diddy, J Diddy, right here, bro.
I mess with Yuri so much, bro. That threw me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, come on, bro. What is that?
No, Jerry. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Nobody's gonna be able to clarify that because this is English. Is like it's a little off.
It
But
is.
yeah.
It is off. They probably need a little translator. Maybe someone will ask him what he meant by that. Maybe
Yeah,
more
I don't-
people will start questioning that. What do you guys think? You guys there listening? What do you guys think Yuri was trying to say right there? I sent you a little article of on WhatsApp with Hinato. He said he wanted to have like a little speech if he won, talking about kind of financial literacy. But seems pretty. It's on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, man. I guess we'll just wrap this up. Just reading
Yeah,
the
man.
comments. Be
Yeah.
fun. All right, man. We can get training, everybody. Thanks for
Let's get
watching,
it.
tuning
Thanks
in.
for tuning in. If you guys have any
Like.
recommendations, any videos you want us to react to or check out, shoot them down below.
Shoot them down below. All right, I'm gonna end the stream.